Wizards are 3-3 in the last 6 games. Are we pretenders? Are we contenders? Bradley Beal gets knocked out of the starting role from the Easter side. Is he really a starter, or should he come from the bench? This and a couple of things more coming right out. What up, guys? My name is Sunny. Welcome to szg Sports. And if this is your first time in the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date with all the contents that are coming out. So first, Wizards 6-6. I want to go through the 6 games. Seeing a lot of good things and a lot of bad things. So let's start with the Raptors game. That's the first of the 6. Tough loss, double overtime, they hustle. I think in my previous video, this is the last game that I cover in that video. But the hustle, I love. This is what I wanted from this team from the get-go. If you see my first videos of the season, my main thing was no heart, no hustle. That's why we were falling behind. Then we go to the London game. And one of the reasons I haven't done in the video was last week we played like 2 games, right? We went to London and then coming back, and they gave us so many days off. But London, that was a frustrating game. I was watching that game, I was like, how are we losing to these bomb-ass Knicks? And I was like, yo, we shouldn't be losing to the Knicks. But another Wizards team would have quit, would have let it go. No heart. This team fought back, and the last quarter was spectacular. They climb up and they beat the Knicks by 1 on a goaltending, which is pretty epic, by the way, because that's one of the, you're like, damn it. The other team's like, damn it, they stole it from us. Although the Knicks fans don't care because they're like, we're still gonna suck for Zion. Whatever. We won the game. Brian has been playing great. Then Detroit, and all the 6 games there very unique. The Raptor was a competitive game throughout. We lost in double overtime. We have our chances, but we lost. The Knicks game was one of those games. We started horribly, and we should have lost. We usually would have quit by then. We fought back. We won. The Pistons was a game that we controlled from the beginning, and we finished. We finished. Usually, you know, that's what teams get lax, and you will see in the Magic game. But usually that's when you're like, okay, we get relaxed, and boom, they come back, right? Detroit Pistons team fighting for a playoff spot. We just took control of that game. Blake Griffin right now is asking for a trade. I don't blame him. Detroit is a garbage team. The Warriors. That was a game that was basically they overmatched us, right? We're talking their starting lineup. We have a 1 All-Star, Beal. They have a legitimate 5 All-Stars in that starting row. Boogie was back for that. That team is very complete. I was happy that the team fought. The team didn't cave. The team didn't play like they didn't want to be there. They played like they tried to win. It's just the Warriors had more talent. That's all I ask for this team. Play your hearts out. Be hustle. The energy. The one thing that has brought a lot of energy, Saddle plays hard, brings energy. Decker, oh my god, Decker's super hard from the bench. He's all over the place, like hustling, playing hard, fighting for the rebound. And Ariza, although Uber was my boy, I love Uber, but Ariza's so much more consistent. So going with that, then we get to Orlando. Orlando was another frustrating game because I was like, that was one of those games that I don't like shelling, right? I'm like, yeah, we got this, you know, we'll beat Orlando. We're showing them, right? The reality is Orlando was shooting so bad throughout that game. Then they come back, and I'm like, yo, now we're caving, right? We're gonna cave. They went through this crazy run. They just passed us. We're just gonna let them win. But we hustled back, and we close the game. Again, like I said, all these games were unique in their own way. So I like it. Versus the Pistons game, we hold the lead throughout. We basically made the Pistons quit. Orlando had more fight in it, and we almost let that game slip. Lastly, the Spurs. The Spurs was a frustrating game, not because we played bad, but man, the Spurs are efficient. They can hit that 3. They don't miss much. They're like a sniper. They're a sharpshooting team. Well coached Popovich. We got out coached. Talent wise, I don't know if they have more talent. They just play better. Aldridge was killing us. One thing that I didn't like about Brooks at the end, when it still was a game, I understand you're going small, but you have no answer for Aldridge. So, yeah, you're trading 2s for 2s. That's not what you want. You need stops. I would have put Brian. And tried to stop Aldridge. Anyway, we lost that. So we're 3-3. Are we pretenders or are we contenders? I to be honest, I don't know. I think the team ownership wants to push for the playoffs. You're only 2 games behind. Do I think we're making the playoffs? I think at this point we are. We'll see what happens to the Pacers, how far they're going to slip. We're going to see what happens with the Pistons. If they trade Blake Griffin, I think this team as a unit is playing way better than it was. No knock on wall. It's just the unit is playing better. And if they keep playing that team ball, they are going to make the playoffs. Our weakest link, other than Yamahimi, but once Keith Morris comes back, Jan, I'm not expecting him to touch the floor. We need a better backup point guard. Randall's not it. We need a better backup point guard. Once Saddle leaves the floor, we don't have that, right? We don't have that general on the floor. Since we don't have Wall because he's done for the year, Saddle's played really good for Wall. We need to go in the market and get a backup point guard. The other interesting thing is I will actually not be surprised if they trade Keith. Would it make sense? I don't know. The team is playing good. The rotation is working well. If they want Keith as a backup center, it doesn't make sense. But if they think there's a team that's prefer a stretch forward, Keith is in the last year of the deal. I actually don't expect him to be back. I wouldn't be surprised if they trade him. But again, overall, we need a backup point guard to complete this team better. So our bench is pretty good. It has been pretty solid. Having OP coming from the bench, I wouldn't make him the starter. He's been playing way, better. And let's Beal rest and OP be full of energy and, play hard. And he's finishing games. So OP, Decker, love Decker in the second unit. Another guy just playing hard. So our team as a unit, like I say, they're playing better overall. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think we need a piece? Are we a pretender or are we a contender? Let me finish with that. Bradley Beal. He got, in my opinion, when I saw that he wasn't starter in the All-Star in the Eastern side, it's like, what the hell? Who is a better shooting guard right now in the East? Can you give me Oladipo? I know he just got in your Oladipo. Maybe, but he wasn't the one that got the starting role. It was Kemba Walker. And then when I took a step back, I was like, okay, so it's not shooting guards, right? So we have 2 point guards in the East. And I was like, is Kemba really that good over Bradley? I don't think so, but I'm a Wizards fan. I might be biased. So when you check the numbers, Kemba's slightly better in all categories minus rebounds. Everything else, Kemba is slightly better. So I have to give it to Kemba. He deserves to be the starter. I think Beal is a better shooting guy. I think it would have made more sense if Beal was in the team as a starter than not. But we'll see. Anyway, at the end of the day, they just draft, right? Right now, that's the new format. So, anyway, you tell me, guys. Are we contenders or are we pretenders? Were you mad that Beal wasn't the starter? Do you think he deserves to be the starter? And what would you want this team to move? Are we sellers or buyers on the trade deadline? If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me at szg Sports. Hey guys, if you like football, I have my mock draft out. I have the link in the description below, so check it out. I will see you next time.